Auburn Blitz is now on the air. Your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Thursday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I'm Andy Graham alongside Jim Hardy. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls as always, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. Auburn gets another win, stays undefeated in the SEC as they take down LSU in Baton Rouge, 87-74. Kind of started out a little bit slow for Auburn, but they picked it up as they went along and got it done in the end. We'll talk about that game, break it down, look at the numbers a little bit, look at some of the things that Bruce Pearl had to say about this team. It's official that Isaiah Miller is coming back for Auburn next year, so Auburn's going to have some probably more experience and better talent at the tackle positions, and some interesting battles there for this spring. See what happens there on this offensive line. It's going to look much the same in the middle. But the tackles could look different. They could look somewhat the same with Miller coming back due to that Diego Pavia rule, what we'll call it from now on, I think, moving forward. We'll see, if that continues to be the case throughout. We're going to have 30-year-old guys playing college football before.
Well,
it's all said and done.
We've had some in the past that were in their 20s, but they'd always gone to, like, say, minor league baseball and come back later, or done something.
Never played. I mean,
yeah.
So
never put on the pads.
But Chris Winkie was a guy, that won a national title and a Heisman Trophy as about a
Ronnie Daniels,
25, 26, 7-year-old.
What, Daniels,
Ronnie
26?
Daniels,
Yeah.
He played, I think, 3 or 4 years of minor league baseball.
Bert Hudson was the same way. He played on our special teams and stuff at Auburn, and he played 4 years of minor league ball for the Devil Rays before he came. So
it's not unprecedented, but this is
it's just unprecedented to go to junior college and not act like you ever played.
Yeah. So you're only going to get a year or two out of junior college, obviously. So, but it's just added on to the list of oddities of college football these days. So we'll talk about these things much more. As always, love to hear from you. 254-6221 is our number here. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. If you'd like to comment on any of the things that we talk about, we'd love to hear from you. So, again, Auburn and LSU, we'll just start there. Auburn gets it done. They shoot. This is one of those, it's hard to believe, but Auburn took 80 shots in this game. LSU only took 51.
Yeah, and
that's just right off the top. That is pretty amazing. And how does that happen? Well, Auburn has 25 offensive rebounds. They had more offensive rebounds than they had defensive rebounds. I don't know if that's one of those that you hardly ever see.
Right.
But, I mean, having Janai Broome back, that makes all the difference.
Huge difference. Yeah.
I mean, 16 points or 16 rebounds in this game, 26 points and 16 boards.
Yeah, it pretty well seemed like, if you watched it very closely, that if you fed the ball to him inside, you was going to score.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like he might make it. He's going to make it if you put it inside with him.
It was I didn't get to catch the first half. I only I wasn't able to watch, but the second half of the game, But it sounded like it started out pretty odd. I mean, Auburn missing a lot of shots.
Yeah, it was.
Janai Broome was 3 of 14, I think, to start the game.
It was kind of one of them things that it showed you just how good Auburn's team is, because any other team wouldn't have recovered from the way they started. Like, it was just kind of, there was no momentum, no excitement. We've had games this year, we've been up 18 or 20 in the first half.
Right.
And it just wasn't one of those games. And you can expect that, being on the road. Even though LSU's not the greatest team, they are a good team. They are a quad 1 win. So,
yeah.
I mean, they're a good ball team.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. I mean, LSU's 12-8.
Yeah.
And 1-6 in the SEC now, and yet this is a quad 1 win.
Yes.
That's what Bruce Pearl, talked about quite a bit. This is a good team. They went to Tuscaloosa, and we're in that game to the very end. Ended up being I think a 7-point loss for them. But just looking at the numbers, I mean, Auburn continued to kind of struggle a little bit from the outside. The last few games, their outside shot has kind of gone away a little bit. Now, Tennessee, a very good defensive team, was a big part of that. This one, they had some open looks in the first half and really throughout the game, and they're still struggling with that a little bit. So that's something that definitely needs to be. They need to find that again if they're going to continue on this streak. But back to their old selves, 16 assists in the game, only 9 turnovers. That's much more like this Auburn team. 47 rebounds. So,
yeah.
I mean, they killed it on the glass. That's one of the ways, and that's what you're talking about. Auburn can do so many different things. 40 points in the paint to LSU's only 28. There again, that's the Janai Broome effect of him being back in the game, and just he's been able to dominate down low. This is one thing. This is from Philip Marshall. I thought this kind of encapsulated and did a great job. I'll read this, and when we got a phone call, we'll go to it. Auburn's 19-1 record equals the best start in program history, and it has come against the nation's toughest schedule. They are 7-0 in the SEC, 4-0 on the road in the conference. They have won by raining three-point shots. They've won by pounding the ball inside. They've won despite being out-rebounded. They have won crashing the boards. They have come from behind to win close games. They have blown teams out. The one constant has been defense. They forced 20 turnovers against LSU, 15 of them in the first half. Broome is the unchallenged leader, but you never know who's going to step forward. Pearl predicted Chaney Johnson would begin to hit three-pointers. He hit 2 big ones in this game. One of them was a dagger toward the close to the end. Reserve post player Turtle Hudson, 3 for 3 from the field, including a big three-pointer. Chris Moore played 9 minutes, but he didn't take a shot, but he had 5 rebounds and an assist. That's the Auburn way. It's anybody can help, everybody contributes, and this team can just, whatever the situation, this team can handle it, and they can beat you that way. All right, let's go to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro hotline for the first call of the day. Caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Hey, how y'all guys doing today?
Good, Charles. How about you?
I'm pretty good after another Auburn win last night.
It's always good day after a win.
Yeah, there's a guy, Cam McCormick. He played 9 years in football college.
Who did?
Cam McCormick. He played 7 years at Oregon.
9 years.
9 years, yes.
Good grief. I
think he left a couple of times and come back. He didn't play a whole season.
Right.
But total 9 years.
That's unbelievable. Well, I mean, Miami had a tight end got like an seventh or eighth year of eligibility, didn't he?
Played the other 2 years. It might have been Miami. I ain't for sure.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, Charles. Yeah, it's getting to the point to where it's just kind of crazy, you know, the eligibility issue. But that's something. I mean, if it's an oddity, it's one thing. But if it starts being a regular thing for college athletes to play, you know, 6 or 7 years in college football, it's just not. It's just yet another thing that's not good for the sport, and then really is beginning to have nothing to do with college.
He is correct. Cam McCormick played at the University of Miami and did complete 9 seasons.
So it was
college.
Miami, not Oregon.
Well, it was actually both.
Okay.
It said his college career started in Oregon 2016 to 2022, and he has currently started at Miami from 22 until present.
Is he still on?
And he's still on the roster, according to what this says. Yeah.
Okay.
Said he suffered multiple season-ending injuries requiring surgeries, even gained an extra year of COVID eligibility, so that got him one. McCormick was granted his 9th year of eligibility, extending it through the 24 football Division I season by the NCAA.
So he could get 10 if he gets. Surely he's gone now.
Goodness gracious. Sure. Well, that's what it says. He's there now. Yep.
All right, we got to take our first break, but don't go anywhere. Just getting started on this edition of the Auburn Blitz.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Discover great deals on Kawasaki motorcycles, watercrafts, side-by-sides, and more. Save big on championship-proving Phoenix motorcycles. Get a great deal on iconic Kawasaki jet ski personal watercraft, or take advantage of big adventure for less with savings on our rugged Terex side-by-side. There's no better time to save on our exciting lineup of Kawasaki vehicles. Visit Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard today, or see all the Kawasaki products at adamsmotorsports.com, where your pleasure is our deal.
In 2025, we're hammering down high prices at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. New Chevy Silverado 4x4 crew cabs, discounted up to $12,000 off. Brand new 2025 Chevy Equinox, the compact SUV with high-tech features, discounted up to $5,000 off. Enjoy the new year with no payments for 120 days. Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way. GlennSmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Baker Mazzara, floor for LSU. Baker Mazzara, it up to Card. The hot Pettifer with the right-hand dribble. Pulls up, lob it up. Denver Jones. Mazzara has it here, but he picked up the dribble. Jaheim Hudson onto the...
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. We're brought to you each and every day by Russell Do It Center. Hey, Russ, we still got some audio in here if you want to cut that down. Hey. We're brought to you each and every day by Russell Do It Center. They got 9 locations around Central Alabama for all your building supply, home decor, tools, whatever it might be. Go and check them out today. As well as J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job is too big, no job is too small, commercial or residential. And finally, Sensagreen for air that's fresh and clean. Call Sensagreen today. Here's Bruce Pearl, what he had to say. And as many good things as Auburn did and the way they overcame some of their mistakes against LSU, Bruce said we have to play better. If we're going to keep winning, we have to be way sharper. We can't miss that many shots around the basket. We can't, and we have to score through contact. That's tough on the road. I'm very, very happy with the win. I'm very, very happy we grinded it out. Look, exactly right. Auburn has seemed like we have missed quite a few shots right at the basket here in the last several games, last 2 games especially. But just cleaning that up a little bit, and some of that's bad luck, and it'll work itself out.
Well, the big indicator is what you've already said. When you took 80 shots, you made some misses.
Yeah, I think we got some feedback in here, Russ. We want to. I can hear in the studio. If we can cut that down. Let's go to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro hotline and welcome in caller. Hey, you're on the. Hey, James.
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, James. How about you?
All right. Y'all talking about age. Ain't Utah quarterback coming back? Cam Rising. That would be about 6 or 7, 8 years for him.
Yeah, I think that's right. Is he coming back to Utah? I thought he was going somewhere else.
Oh, he going somewhere else?
I had thought that, but I still playing though, like you say.
Right. And then that's what I was thinking. If they giving years, injury years, these Denver Jones and Baker, are we able to get them some years back and go with the basketball team?
I think, Chad Baker Mazzara.
And we was talking about Howard yesterday. If you Bruce Pearl, how long are you going to put up with him?
That's a good question. Well, again, I mean, I try to look at this two ways. I mean, number one, you never want to – you hate to use the word, but you don't want a cancer on the team. You don't want a guy that's going to cause problems and be a distraction when you're on a run like this and you got a team like this.
Exactly.
But on the other hand, I don't want this guy. I see so many times, these guys, and if they fail out of or not, if they get run out of a program like this, a lot of times they spiral out and they end up in a really, really bad situation. So you want to try to give them as much leeway as you can, or try to bring them along as best you can. And it seems like he's trying to, he acknowledges that he's got some issues and he's trying to work on them. So I don't know what's happening behind the scenes specifically, but it sounds like at least there's some effort there. So I guess as long as that takes place, he's got at least one or two more chances.
Okay, well, we'll see. I hope he don't hurt your program next year just because he don't shoot 20 times, and you know what I'm saying. But
yeah, you
that's that. Jim, I just read when we was talking about the NIL yesterday, that what's going on. I just read that Senator Cruz and Booker and all them guys, by Senator Cruz being over this committee or whatever, that sometime when the Trumpster get through putting his cabinet together, that Cruz most likely at this time gonna get something passed where it'll be across the board, where every state won't have their own rules. I just read that just a second ago. But anyway, so hopefully
that's what I was.
They can get a bipartisan and go ahead and get this thing done, because it's destroying. I see what they say. Ohio State was $34 million in the red deficit this year just to win a championship.
Yeah,
That's sad, man.
It ruins everything that you've ever known as college football, because we've always wanted to pull for the underdog and the guys that fought hard and worked hard. And it's getting to be, no matter how hard you work as an underdog team, you can't beat $34 million.
You can't beat $34 million. Yeah. But anyway, thanks. I just wondered about Ja'Kai Howard. Like I said, the man playing, you winning, you number one, and you act up because you don't like what the coach say, or you're not getting enough shots. That's disturbing. But anyway, and then it's going to be a real good one between Alabama and Auburn. I hope they stay this way, because Alabama can go 10 deep. And when I mentioned Fallon and did we have Fallon and Rutherford on the team? Man, if we would have got Fallon to go along with Rutherford, we would have really been dangerous. Thank you, and hang up and listen.
I appreciate it, James. Now, you might want to check. James may have some eligibility left too. Pettiford, I think, is what he's talking about with Fallon. That would be a dynamic duo for sure. But what were you saying about that?
Which one?
The NIL. That's something that I would love to say. How is this even remotely a partisan issue? I mean, this has nothing to do with Republican, Democrat. Just get it done.
You've been alive in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
You understand that that one side doesn't matter if it's good or not. They want to vote the way they want to vote. And it's controversy is all they want, controversy. Because it was like the vote that they made to keep men from playing women's sports. Even then, the other side voted. 205 people voted to keep men playing in women's sports. Like, how do you do that? Yeah.
Please try. I mean, not that I'm depending on the government to save college football. If that's the case, we're done.
That's right.
We're cooked. But at least try to put some guardrails. This has nothing to do with with Republican or Democrat. Just get it done, please, as soon as possible. Hey, got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
Denver Jones on the throwdown. Earl and this staff, they have lauded the defensive work. Cardwell with another throw on the first. Auburn up by 10. This is Pettiford, sets the count, and then the
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensagreen.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We're your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
The results are in, and Game Day Men's Health in Auburn has delivered. The certified medical team at Game Day Men's Health wants to help you feel better. Text 334-209-3706 to set up your free testosterone check and consult. Results back in as little as 15 minutes. Tired of feeling tired? Text 334-209-3706 to Game Day Men's Health in Auburn. They make you feel better.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
J.A. Smith Construction, licensed general contractor and your trusted choice for land clearing and work, underground utilities, concrete paving, and material hauling. They also do storm drain installations, fish ponds, and slough dredging. Call Alexander at 256-896-1400 or email asmith@jasmithconstruct.com. No job is too big or too small for J.A. Smith Construction, the top choice for all of your land service needs.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering, or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
And then the turnover. Lob it up to Broom. Wow, how about the nimble? He gathers. No, that's too long. Look at this. It's Denver Jones on the throwdown. Earl and this staff, they have lauded the defensive work. Cardwell with another throw going the first. Auburn.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight or being with us today. We are talking about Auburn basketball. We're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about some Auburn football. Senior Bowl coming up this weekend. Quite a few Auburn players in there. Hugh Freeze had some very interesting things to say. Just a little clip. I think we got a clip. We're going to try to play that right for you right now if we can.
You think Jackson just, if you go back to, his high school days, you don't get to become the Gatorade Player of the Year without a great skill set. And when I see, the way he functions with the fundamentals of that position with what we want to do, it's a pretty natural fit. I know that our receivers are like, this is different. This ball is is spinning the right way. They're saying that about both of them, Deuce and him. So believe in him, believe in Deuce. Deuce is, man, the maturity he's got is even after we recruited him, I still wasn't quite as aware. He's in there studying every day, and man, he doesn't want to wait around and to be great. He's trying hard now to pick up every drop of knowledge that he can. So excited about those. You think Jackson?
All right, so I think that went out. I couldn't hear that in the studio, but I hope that went out. Everybody heard it. I could see it.
Without a great skill set,
on the
when I see
Facebook feed,
the way
it
he
is
functions with the
going out because it's picking up on the closed captioning.
Oh, I got you. So it is understanding what it's saying. Yeah.
So anyway, Hugh Freeze talking about Deuce Knight, talking about Jackson Arnold, talking about the quarterbacks, talking about some of the things that the receivers are talking about.
Right. Yeah, I think it's pretty evident to me anyway. You know how people want to analyze coaches' comments, and everybody's really been hanging on Hugh's comments for the last year of everything he says in press conferences. Well, he just came flat out in what you just watched there and said Jackson Arnold is throwing the ball different. The receivers are saying the ball's coming out different than they've seen. You are seeing what he said when you go all the way back to his high school career. There's a reason that you're the Gatorade All-American for the whole country, the best player in the country. There's a reason for that. You can see it. His skill set's there.
But he mentioned Deuce Knight and his maturity.
Correct.
Coming in as a true freshman, but already seemingly ahead of the game.
Sure, and it's probably some of the same stuff he said. When you're dealing with a skill set that Deuce has, you come in, showing attributes that Peyton could be there another 4 years and is not going to do what they're doing. And that's kind of one of those things. I took a shot from that. It's kind of like, hey, the receivers are saying and I'm saying that, these last couple of years, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that's the case. It completely different quarterback room, from top to bottom, really. So.
Oh, yeah. Not a human being left in there.
No. Except John Colvin.
Oh yeah, he's still hanging around. That's right.
He's the scout team guy, but nonetheless, you're going to have Deuce Knight. You're going to have Jackson Arnold both competing in the spring. They're going to get Tanner Bailey. You throw in there.
Yep.
A guy just to have a warm body. I think to. Get some more reps, but those two guys are going to get a lot of work during the spring, and we're going to get a really a good idea, I think, of what they can bring to the team, what they're gonna offer, and quite honestly, I mean, you know, with the skill set that's around them.
Oh yeah.
With that it's going to be a great opportunity for both of these to have some great success in 2025. The running back room, I mentioned that the other day. I read, there's an article out today. Running back room's wide open. Jeremiah Cobb's going to have his opportunity. Darrell Robinson's going to have his opportunity.
I think that's only being said because of he wants to give that sense of security to these guys, that we're going to give you all the opportunity to make the team and make a spot. But as we saw last year, you're going to get 10, 12 reps of running back. That's kind of what you're going to get.
Well, unless you got it, I mean.
Well, we saw it. We saw it in the fact of last year.
Jarquez Hunter was. He got the main.
He got
load.
I think it was either 12-ish carries a game.
Yeah.
We complained about that all season, but do you know it ended up being that he was the number 2 back in the SEC for carries?
Is that right?
Yeah, number 2. So
Damari Austin.
Yeah.
You're a senior. I mean, he's biding his time. This is his chance. This is the opportunity. Another break. We got to go to another break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
This is Joseph Dean with Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory. I'm pleased to announce that Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is now open to serve the public at our location on the corner of 49 North and 280 West in Dadeville. Please stop by and see lifelong resident of Dadeville, Molly Kaler, who will be running the office and meeting with families who want to plan ahead and pre-need their services. We are also available by phone, 256-750-0381, or online at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Bugs Island is your boating headquarters. Are you ready to hit the water and go boating this summer? Bugs Island has all kinds of boats, with one sure to fit exactly what you want. Fishing boats, sport boats, pontoon boats, and all with low monthly payments. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Bugs Island Service Department experts are also here for you to keep your boat in top running condition. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Don't be left standing on the bank this summer. Visit online at bugsisland.com and don't buy a boat till you get a Bucks quote.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world. Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life. EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Are you ready to showcase your skills and compete with the best in Alabama?
The 42nd Alabama State Games are coming to Birmingham and Jefferson County from June 13th through the 15th, and it's your chance to be part of something incredible. Athletes from across the state will compete in sports ranging from archery to wrestling. Those participating in the opening ceremony are eligible for academic scholarships ranging from $500 to $5,000. Mark your calendar. Registration opens March 1st. Visit allagames.com.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery or Auburn area. 2 locations there, one in Pepper Tree in Montgomery, on one in Auburn on East Glen. Go and check them out today. They got daily lunch specials. You can go to their website and check those out. Steaksinwine.com. That's just the letter N, steaksinwine.com. Got a tremendous deal going on right now. This being the last 2 days. It's only good through January. Today and tomorrow, that is this box they're giving away, or not giving away, but this box you can get 4 of the pork chops, 4 of the Conecuh burgers, 4 of the steak burgers, 4, I believe it's
Conecuh sausage in there.
Think a pack of Conecuh sausage in there as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All that for like $85, which is a tremendous deal. If you've gone to the grocery store at all lately in the last little bit, you know how expensive these things can be. So this is tremendous. And, you know, when I say steak burgers, this is the ribeyes that they have left that they chop up and actually make into these burgers. Conecuh burgers, you got the Conecuh sausage mixed in with the hamburger meat. All of it's just absolutely delicious. Go and check them out. They also got a wide variety of wines, steaks, ribs, all different kinds of meats. Go and check them out. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. You'll be definitely glad that you did. Excuse me. We were talking about Auburn defeating LSU, still undefeated around the SEC as well. Alabama got the win against Mississippi State last night, 88-84. Ole Miss held off Texas and won that one. It kind of interesting. You look. I think it was last week. There were 2 teams that won on the road. That was Auburn and Alabama. Mm-hmm. This week, there are two teams that went on the road. That is Auburn and Alabama, able to go on the. That's a big deal this year in the SEC for sure. Auburn got Ole Miss this weekend. Got to go to the Tad Pad, or the new Tad Pad, is what they used to call it. Ole Miss, you know, they went into Alabama and won. I don't know if they've won another game until last night was the first one they've won. They're now 16-5, 5-3 in the league. So
yeah, they let's see here. Trying to look at you said Ole Miss.
Yep.
Yeah, they just beat Texas 72-69. Before Texas, they lost 3 straight: Missouri, A&M, and Mississippi State.
Yeah. So back into winning ways, getting a win at home there. They'll be a formidable team. They're 16-5 for a reason. Good team. So Auburn going to have their work cut out for them for sure this weekend. Some more things about Bruce Pearl talking about this game last night and talking about what Auburn's got to do moving forward. Going to the foul line. That's one of the things that I keep harping on. Again, you send LSU to the line 26 times.
Right.
Auburn only goes to the line 21 times. Their competition consistently outshoots them or goes to the free throw line far more. Now, Auburn being a defensive team and being a very aggressive and physical team, you're going to, fouls are going to be an issue. That's just going to be part of it. You gotta kind of live with that. But one of the things that kind of concerns me as well, Jim, you got a team that does not play their best and still wins.
Right.
You start getting into the tournament time, start getting late in the season. That can be a bad thing when you feel like, oh well, we just roll out there, we'll play our best, we can win. That's not something that I want them to get comfortable doing. I'm glad that they're winning.
The close, hard-fought wins are developing them for down the road when they have that tough game in the tournament, because all of them's not going to be blowouts in a tournament.
No.
You would think round 1, round 2 may be blowouts. After that, you're going to play ball.
Sure.
And you got to be tested on the road. You got to be like we've been. But I'm with you. I think you can only live on the edge so long.
Yeah.
And I would rather that edge come in the SEC and we lose the game than have that come in the third, fourth round of the playoffs.
Oh, definitely. Oh, it's going to come. We all keep saying that, and that I just don't see anybody going undefeated in this.
Not in the SEC.
And not in the SEC this year for sure. But I want them to. Jedi Brew not being 100%, you could tell he's limping around still on that ankle. There again, do you really want him playing 33 minutes on a bad ankle? I'd love to get that thing 100% healed, especially before we get to Alabama.
Yeah.
Going on the road in Tuscaloosa. But Ole Miss this weekend, Oklahoma after that, and then Florida comes in. Florida's going to be a really, really difficult game because they're playing extremely well right now.
And you were talking free throws. You've got Chad Baker at 91%, Pettiford at 93%, Kelly at 86%, Denver Jones at 90+%. You got Pegues at 80-something%. If we can get to the line, we can make them.
Absolutely. Those guys need to be going to the, driving to the basket a little bit more often because they're such good free throw
We wouldn't have
shooters.
to have 25 offensive rebounds if we were getting some free points.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take another break. We'll be back with one final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Thursday, right after this.
J.A. Smith Construction, licensed general contractor and your trusted choice for land clearing and grading, site work, underground utilities, concrete paving, and material hauling. They also do storm drain installations, fish ponds, and slough dredging. Call Alexander at 256-896-1400 or email asmith@jasmithconstruct.com. No job is too big or too small for J.A. Smith Construction, the top choice for all of your land service needs.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama. Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success.
Are you ready to showcase your skills and compete with the best in Alabama? The 42nd Alabama State Games are coming to Birmingham and Jefferson County from June 13th through the 15th, and it's your chance to be part of something incredible. Athletes from across the state will compete in sports ranging from archery to wrestling. Those participating in the opening ceremony are eligible for academic scholarships ranging from $500 to $5,000. Mark your calendar. Registration opens March 1st. Visit allagames.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Thursday afternoon. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. Again, Auburn defeats LSU 87-74 last night in Baton Rouge. They'll take on the Ole Miss Rebels on Saturday at 1 o'clock on ESPN. Another opportunity for this Auburn basketball team to extend that tremendous record, 19-1, 7-0 in the SEC. Number one in the country, number one in your heart as well. On this day, Jim, it is January the 30th. We're at the end of January already.
My gosh.
I don't know where it's going, but January the 30th, on this day, 1971, UCLA began an 88-game winning streak in the NCAA basketball. That is obviously UCLA. That was John Wooden, of course. Won a couple of few national titles. That was in that 10-year run that John Wooden had. Just unbelievable. 88 straight wins. 1983 on this day, Super Bowl 17, the Redskins defeated the Dolphins 27-17 in Pasadena. Dan Marino, rookie year, 1982, made it to the Super Bowl, never made it back. The first go round, but John Riggins, Brahma Bull there for the Redskins was the MVP. 1994, Super Bowl 28. Cowboys defeat the Bills 30-13 in Atlanta. Emmitt Smith, your MVP there. 2000 Super Bowl 34. You have the Rams defeating the Titans in that famous Super Bowl where the Titans, the Rams won 23-16, the greatest show on turf. You had, I think it was Dyson, the receiver, just extending the ball. He came up 1 yard short from the goal line. And the Rams won that one 23-16. Kurt Warner was the MVP.
That's what I was going to say. He's got an amazing story out there. People get a chance to watch it. It's really cool.
He did, yeah. He was bagging groceries at one, and ended up a Super Bowl MVP and made it back to, I think, at least one more, if not two more. Yeah, the Rams made it back and lost to the Patriots. That was on Adam Vinatieri's game-winning field goal. And then he made it back with the Cardinals. And I think they got beat by the Steelers. But they were all really good games. And he was a tremendous quarterback for sure. Happy birthday today, Gene Hackman, 95 years old.
My goodness.
One of the finest actors. Popeye Doyle, The French Connection, among many, many others. Won an Academy Award, I think, for Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood. One of my favorite, one of the best Westerns out there. Born on this day, 1930, Gene Hackman. Davy Johnson, born on this day, 1943, was a Major League Baseball player, went on to be a great manager, won a World Series with the 1986 Mets.
Amazing Mets.
The amazing Mets, yeah. They were amazing in 1969 and pretty amazing in 86 as well. Phil Collins, born on this day, 1951. You like Phil Collins?
He's all right.
Genesis,
play a few tunes.
Solo.
Yeah.
I mean, In the Air Tonight. Who doesn't like In the Air Tonight?
That's true.
But yeah, tremendous. Did a lot of several guest spots, or did some acting. Was in Miami Vice for an episode, if I remember right. But yeah, love Phil Collins. Curtis Strange, born on this day, 1955, won a couple of U.S. Opens. Payne Stewart won a couple of U.S. Opens as well. Born on this day, 1957, tragically died in a plane crash in 1999. Speaking of that, tragic plane crash over Washington, D.C. A jetliner crashes into a helicopter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
My goodness.
That doesn't happen.
No, I mean, somebody, the helicopter was a military helicopter on a training exercise.
Right. A Black Hawk helicopter.
It just, how does that happen? Somebody not doing their job, I guess, or some air traffic controller or something. Somebody's in the wrong place at the wrong time, that's for sure. But 80-something people died in that. Tragic. Terrible, terrible. Jalen Rose, born on this day, 1973, one of the Fab Five at Michigan.
Oh, Michigan's, yep.
Yeah, he's gone. He's been on ESPN. I don't think he's with ESPN anymore. Christian Bale. Born on this day, 1970. That's Batman.
They were discussing that this morning on another morning show I was watching, that if you could go out and buy any ride and you would be the coolest dude in town, what would it be? And they were talking about buying the Batmobile. And then they looked it up online, and the Batmobile sold for $7 or $8 million. And guess who bought the Batmobile? That would be one Joe Burrow.
Is that right?
Yes.
Joe Burrow bought the Batmobile.
Yep, sure did.
Okay. And Wilmer Valderrama, or Fez from That 70s Show. I believe he's on the one of the NCIS or something like that now. But born on this day, 1980. There you go. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for being with us. He's Jim. I'm Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.